Hi, my name is Morgan Pinkerton and I'm with IFAS Extension in Seminole County, and today we're out at Farmer Rob's Vegetables in Sanford, Florida.
When I was younger, I got to see my great-grandfather. He was a farmer. He did about 100 acres way back over in the east side of Sanford on Celery Avenue. And I just remember hearing the awesome stories that he had about when he was younger, how he would use mules and horses to pull a plow and everything, how excited he was when he got his first tractor, and just the life that he was able to build for him and his family. And he did very well for himself, so that's kind of where my inspiration came from.
For many farmers, agriculture isn't just a job, it's a legacy. In fact, over 90% of farms in the U.S. are family-owned, with multi-generational farms playing a vital role in our food system.
So here we grow all seasonal vegetables. So in the spring and the early fall, we'll do anything from the squash family, so your squashes, zucchinis, okra, cucumbers. And then in the winter, which is one of our heaviest seasons, we do all the broccoli family, so broccoli, cauliflower, kohlrabi, bok choy, kale.
Florida is a major vegetable producer in the U.S. Specifically, we're a top supplier during colder seasons when other states might have fields still blanketed in snow.
Farmers are really doing the best that they can to balance both the production needs and the sustainable agricultural needs.
Farmers make daily decisions to balance profitability and sustainability. Best practices for irrigation and fertilization are just a few of the choices that help conserve resources while keeping crops healthy.
We do as much as we can to not irrigate here. We try to use the rain. We don't have plastic on the beds, and so that makes it easier for the water to penetrate through onto the vegetables itself. The other one, we do a lot of fertigation, which is where you put fertilizer into your irrigation line, and that lowers the amount of diesel you use because we don't throw in a tractor. It also lowers the amount of fertilizer being put out because we put out smaller amounts more times throughout the season. We have to be very particular with our watering. We try to use as much rain as possible, but whenever we don't have any, we have to use these things called jet heads. What they do is when the water turns on, these little heads pop up and they start spinning around. They have a 20-foot radius coming off of each side of the head, and what they're able to do is they spin around and they're able to drop water on all of the vegetables within the area.
Beyond water and fertilization, pest control is another management consideration for farmers.
The biggest challenges we have here is weed control. As you see, we don't have plastic on the beds, and so that makes it a little bit more difficult controlling the weeds. One of the biggest things that we do is we do a lot of pre-treatments before any of the vegetables hit the ground. Once the vegetables are in the ground, we're using water management, fertilization management, and sometimes a little bit of manual labor to keep the weeds down as much as possible.
Every farm is unique, with different soils, crops, and challenges, so farmers have to adapt their practices to grow food efficiently and sustainably in a way specific to their farm.
Buying local produce is very important because it gets you an opportunity to meet your farmer and get to know them as a person. This really helps connect people back to their agriculture roots. And I really do think that the future of agriculture, especially in Seminole County, is going to be small little plots like this.
For more information on local agriculture, please reach out to IFAS Extension in Seminole County.